so much for joining me. Today we are doing a get ready with me, trying some items that I unboxed, including this new palette by Chanel, number 58, as well as their new mascara. And I also received this lovely new product by Chantecaille. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna start with a little bit of the Anti-Pollution Mattifying Cream by Chantecaille, just in the center. We're gonna go straight in with this new product by Chantecaille. It's the the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint that I actually unboxed this earlier today. So this will probably go up the next day if I can stay up to edit. It's already late in the evening, but we'll see what happens. So I watched them use this on Instagram. I think it's on YouTube as well, where they kind of dotted it on the high points of the cheekbones. It's right here. And this was, I think, before foundation. So we'll try it before foundation, after if we need to. And then also under the eye. Oh, it would help to do this with a mirror. So right under the eye to brighten before I put anything else down. So this is a makeup skincare hybrid. So you can see there, it's a very faint. I think if you have beautiful skin to begin with, I think that this will look really lovely on your skin. It just enhances it. And then they put down the bridge of the nose. And then they added it to the Cupid's bow. Actually, they also went in with a brush. I think it was this brush, the sculpting, what's called Liquid Sculpt brush. And they just dotted it on. I think if you want more of an effect. So it does actually kind of set a little bit, I noticed when I swatched it. So it doesn't stay dewy, like to the touch. Let's see for a moment, let's see. It does kind of dry down, which is nice. We're gonna go in with something that I don't have. Let me go grab it. I wanna go really light with my foundation today, or tonight. Okay, I really wanted to go get my Water Fresh tint in medium plus, although it still might be a little bit light. But you can see here now it's dried down a little bit. It just has it's not totally dry, but it's got a little bit of moisture, but it's very comfortable. If you're wondering how it felt after you applied it, it feels really nice on the skin. No emphasizing of texture, really natural, very, very subtle glow. Okay, so I'm gonna apply the Water Fresh tint. See if that disturbs this rose, what is it called? Sheer Glow Face Tint. Rose, it's kind of a lot of words. Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. Just subtly blurs everything here and is comfortable on the skin. Just putting the smallest amount. That's it, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in though now with the Luggage Water Fresh Complexion Touch. This one, and I'm going to go under the eye with that. I've been liking that for a concealer because it's nice and lightweight. I really like the little brush that goes with this. So let's go under the eyes. So far these play well together, the Water Fresh tint and the Chantecaille, oh gosh, Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. Now there is one thing that's kind of balling up, but you know what I did? I used the, I didn't know what would do that, the New Face device. I used that under the eye with the eye attachment, the EL something attachment I bought. And I do apply a little bit of the clear, more of that gel-like product under the eye for that one. So that I think it's interacting a little bit with these products. But I really like the brightening cream. It works well. It doesn't have any funny kind of residue on it. Yeah, that's definitely interacting with this product. The New Face gel. Yeah, that's another reason I don't love that New Face gel. It's really lightweight makeup today. I'm gonna go in with though the Clé de Peau still for the center of my face, right here. Redness. And then also the corners. Concealer brush. Next, we're gonna go in with just a little bit of La Prairie in that darkest area. This is setting really nicely without any powder, just because it is that Water Fresh formula. Oh, this is the DIOR Show brow product, Onset Brow. Gonna go in with my usual brow pencil, FLORASIS. I had a request for this, the anti-aging face tint. So there were questions about this one versus this. So, okay, I'll swatch them for you just so you can see. So the face tint is, of course, has color to it, much more than the pink. So I'll show you. This is the face tint, Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. So here's the difference. I'll swatch them too. So we got the face tint, and then we also have the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. And this is the anti-aging face tint. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the anti-aging face tint. I'm using this one as a bronzer today. Great brush, by the way. Really, it's just slightly deeper than my skin tone right now. Finally, so I'm thinking about how I'm gonna use this. So let's take this all over the lid. I'm gonna take this Chantecaille Shade and Sweet brush. I'm gonna take this shade, this matte shade, all over the lid. So the color on that's really beautiful. Nice color payoff because I thought it would be lighter. It's not, it really has a lovely, lovely color to it. I feel like I went a little heavy on this side, so I might fix that because it looks like, now it just looks a little bit irritated. So I'm gonna clean that up a little bit here with some concealer. Let's take this color right here, this one right here, the one that has that lovely satiny finish. I'm gonna apply that to the lid. That same shade underneath, kind of layer it on top just like I had it on the top there. Let's add a little bit of the gold right on the center of the lid and see how that looks. Okay, and then let's add the mascara and see if we need to do, or what we need to do. So let's go in with the mascara. So you push it like this, and it comes out, and then we're going to apply and see how this goes. So it's grabbing the lashes really nicely. Okay, so that's one coat. Very natural going on. It's not clumping. It has a nice tapered end to it. Okay, that's two coats. It's building up nicely at the base. I notice it's not depositing excess mascara at the ends, which I like. Okay, it's not the fastest building mascara. I would expect after that first coat it would have built a little bit faster, but I have a little clump now at the end. So that was like 3 coats, and then I got a little bit of like those little excess mascara on the end. It's very tapered at the ends, which I think is a really refined kind of look. I do want a little bit more volume, which this is supposed to have. So let me add some more coats and see where we are. Okay, so I have about 5 layers of mascara on each eye, And it's a really, really slow building mascara. I think if you like one coat mascara and like it really natural, this might be a nice one. But if you like what I like, where I like volume pretty quickly, maybe it needs to dry out a little, because you know how mascara when it's brand new can be a little bit more on the watery side. So I'll see how it goes, but I'm trying to see if there's anything amazing in terms of dimension because of that tinge of red that they say is in here. I'm gonna have to, observe whether I notice that, because right now I don't see anything, but I'll have to look at it in different light and look at the playback here, but nothing amazing. But I have to say, I like this mascara better than the other mascaras I've tried from Chanel so far. Yeah, if you know, my favorite one is Chantecaille Faux Cils Longest Lash. This is just a different kind of mascara. So I'm going to take, though, the blush, the Luggage Water Fresh blush in Warm Pink. And I still haven't powdered yet. I'm going with a really kind of very soft look today. Okay, and then let's go in with one of the new lipsticks. 198 is what I'm looking for. And these are now on the Chanel site, because I know that Nordstrom had it, and then the colors, like all these colors, 198, not all these colors, but the colors that I picked up, 198, 199, and 211, were all gone from that site already, so Chanel site has them. And I think this is a lovely one to go with this eye. And 198 is the limited edition one, of course, out of the 3 that I picked up. Okay, so I haven't powdered the center of my face. Let's see. I want to try something first. I want to add a little bit more of the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. Right, hold on. Let's powder just the center, but I really feel like this is a nice look, but I just need to powder a little bit in the center. So I'm actually not going to use my powder that I usually use, and just do a light powder with this other lovely powder, the Rodial. Just going to lightly add a little bit in the front here. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna have to go in with the blur powder. I always think maybe I can skip it, but no, I'm just so accustomed to just that perfected look right in the center. Nowhere else really, just in the front right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the Sheer Glow Rose again. So I've got it on the brush here. I'm just gonna add it one more time on top. So there's still a very subtle glow underneath, but I wanna add a little bit more. Just want to see how it works over makeup too. Really beautiful, subtle glow. One thing I noticed as I was fixing my hair here for the intro and outro is that I had a little mascara on my upper waterline. So I took this pencil by Chantecaille, it's Earth, so it's a nice brown color, and I just put that in the waterline. So it's the only other thing that I added. Just fixed my hair a little bit, ran that DYSON through another time, just strategically in the front here. Gosh, yeah, I do love that DYSON Airwrap. But that is the only thing I added. Let's talk about the products, starting with the Sheer Glow Rose Face Tint. So this is unlike any other product. I'm trying to think of something similar. Might be something like the By Terry CC Serum. I have that in the apricot, which is beautiful, but even that has a little bit more in terms of detectable particles versus something like this. So those are very, very fine particles in there, but this one is very undetectable in terms of particles. So if you know that CC cream, it's pretty undetectable because the particles are so fine. This one is even more fine. So there is nothing detectable here. You just see a lovely a lovely glow. Really enjoyed putting it under, especially the eye area. I don't know if you can see there's a bit of a glow under the eye, not in a bad way, but right here where I put the La Prairie is just a little extra brighter than it normally is. And then I liked putting it on after my makeup as well. So under worked lovely, over still lovely. It does have a nice dry down. It's not like a dry surface, but it dries down so it stays in place. So it's not moving all over the place. Initially, I thought it would be more like a moisturizer where it would move around, but it doesn't. It's a really nice quality about it, so you can apply it under makeup. Worked really nicely with the Water Fresh Tint product as well as the Water Fresh Complexion Touch. Those both worked really nicely with this product. Love, love, love that. Let me know how you are using it. I know some of you already picked it up. This is a lovely palette. So I don't really have anything that I wear. I didn't use this deepest shade. I kind of wanted to just keep it really soft. So this is a pretty one. I like it because I don't typically wear pink palettes. Those don't really work for me, but this is as close, not that this is pink, this isn't pink at all, but it kind of hints in that direction of that softer, not gray, not blue, not brown palette, not peach, but something different than that. So I really like this one. I think it's something I'll use quite a bit. I liked the softer look that I put together here because this is really like everyday makeup that I would wear. It's pretty much this degree of makeup that I would wear. So I'm very comfortable wearing this kind of makeup. I just hope it translates onto camera. That's the only thing I feel like sometimes it doesn't translate well. I'm looking at it here and I think you can see how much I can see because it's really quite soft, but I like it. I think it's really pretty. So if you were thinking about it and you like these shades, I would pick it up. It's really beautiful. This goldish coppery shade is much softer in its glow than I thought. I thought it was going to be intermittent shimmer. I thought it was going to be a little bit chunkier, but it's not. It's very, very soft. I really like it. It's not glittery at all. And 198 went really well with this palette. Let me just hold up 198 for you against this palette so you can see really how nicely they work. So if you were thinking of a lip and you like this, 198 is beautiful. Then for the mascara. Okay, so love the first two products I talked about. The mascara. I think it depends on how much mascara you like. Like I love big lashes. I think they make such a difference. I typically don't have the patience to build up a mascara. I like it to happen in like 2 or 3 coats. 2 or 3 coats. I know it's a lot for some people, but for me, 2 or 3 coats to get some really big lashes. I like that. This one had a really nice first coat result, but then building it up took a lot longer than I wanted it to. And then I did start to see some excess building up on the ends as I was adding that mascara. So I want to play with this a little bit more and see how it does as it dries out a little bit. So I do want to see how it does after I use it a few times. As for that red, I can't really see it. I don't know. I haven't looked that closely, but I don't really detect it. But maybe I need a different light or something. I don't know. I'm going to play around with this, just make some more observations as I wear it in different lighting, see how it looks. But it's a nice mascara. It takes me more time though to get to where I want it to be. And this is like, for me, first coat of Fossil Longest Lash Mascara gets me this. So if that tells you anything about how much I love mascara and I like big, big lashes, then it depends on your taste when it comes to mascara. But overall, I really like the look. I think it came out really nice. I'm so glad I have a palette now that works really well with this lip shade that I love, 198. I think it worked really well. Kind of a soft transition into fall. But let me know what you picked up. If you've tried any of these products, any tips and tricks that you'd like to share, please let us know. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.